Hey, what's up YouTubers? Aldo SJ McLaren back with a brand new video for you. Now, this video is going to be something completely different. This is going to be my opinion on different championship replicas. Okay, this video is going to be concluded of 3 different championships, and all three of them are different makes. Now, no matter where you get your championship replicas from, it is entirely your own perspective, your own opinion, and your own God right to get the championships where you want to get them, whether they are bootlegs, real belts, some sort of form of replica. You know, I don't care where you get your belts, okay? I'm just giving you my opinion on the differences in the championships, okay? Now, you can criticize me all you want, that is fine. I'm not going to take it personally on this topic, okay? On the differences. That's what the topic is, on the differences in the championships. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 3 replicas that I have in my possession, okay? One of them is a bootleg. One of them is an authentic replica from the WWF WWE. And the other one is a replica from the WWF WWE, but it is a commemorative. I can't say the word properly, so please bear with me. It's one of those words that I can't say. Commemorative replicas. So it's kind of like the teen version of the replicas, okay? So I'm not going to give you a review on the belts. I'm just going to give you an in-depth look into the difference, okay? Now, the first championship I'm going to let you look at is my bootleg. Now, many of you saw me doing a video of the WWF Winged Eagle several months back, and as I said in that video, it was a bootleg, and here it is. Now, this was bought for me as a gift by a very good buddy of mine. His intentions, love him to death. Love him to death. He didn't have to do it, and I didn't ask for it, but he did it as a gift / favour for me. And when he purchased it, he only got it for like so many pounds. No, I'm not talking like £2 or £3 here. I'm a little bit of money, okay? Now, the difference in these bootlegs is sometimes they are hit or miss, okay? They are either really, really good made, or they're very, very bad made. As in, they fall apart as soon as you take them out of the packet, or out of the packaging, okay? Thankfully, so far, this one is okay. It is not falling apart. It is still standing, which I'm quite impressed with. But there is little nitpicks that I'm going to show, and this is mistakes that the manufacturers that do the bootlegs do, and they don't correct them. They make the belts and they turn the profit, send them out to them, because at that time that they're making it, they do not care. They are just interested in having your money, churning out the belt. They don't really care if it's absolutely screen accurate or not. Now, what I mean by that is, now I'm going to put up a picture of this so you guys can see it a lot closer. Now, to the naked eye, all you see is the WWF WWE Championship Winged Eagle belt plate, okay? Which is fine, that is exactly what you see. But the nitpick is if you go all the way down to champion, do you notice what the difference is? The A is very close together, as in there is almost no hole where the A should be. Now, that is nitpicky to me because my name begins with an A. So why the guy thought that, whoever made this, thought that was okay? Really not. It was almost as if you put like just like a little speck in there to symbolise the A, which in my honest opinion, I just think it's just laziness. In all honesty, you clearly did not pay attention to what you were doing. And also on the lettering as well, the lettering is actually meant, at the bottom of the plate, is actually meant to mirror these. So you have world with the lines going through it, and then you have heavyweight under that with the lines going through it, and wrestling champion is meant to have the lines through it as well. So that is a little nitpick. I will say his globe is really, really nice. Really nice. Really thick. Not as thick as the up-to-date version of the E Winged Eagles, but close enough. Now, his 6th plate is almost hanging. Almost hanging. Not quite, but almost hanging. Okay. This is more for display purposes. This now the tip is only a half tip, which, in my opinion, again, very lazy. Like I say, this is only for display purposes. To the naked eye, it does look good, and I am about 60%, 70% happy with it. And like I say, no disrespect to my buddy who got me this. Like I say, I love him to bits. So please don't take offence to this. This is just my opinion on the replica. And the guy that made it, it was made in a certain part of Asia, and he left his made in sticker on it, which that is a nitpick to me right there, because I don't want to see that when I play my championship out. I want that on the back. If I go into the back, wow, this is where it does get mental. Oh, but there's crazier bits of it than this, believe me. Now, you can't see the bolts, okay? And there is like a fabric cloth on it, on the back, to cover the bolts. And then, for some reason, and I've seen other belt makers or other guys that are replica collectors about this, there is like a cushion effect. So it's as if they've put a bit rubbery cloth in there. Why would you do that? What does that mean? What's that to do to the belt? Is that so that the bolts don't jag the person when they're wearing the belt? You know? Yeah, it's a nice cloth. It feels nice. But it's just, was there a need for it? Could you have made it flatter? And also this is another nitpick of the championship as well. Okay, now the guy like I say, the guy clearly did not look at the design of the winged eagle, because the way he's cut the tip of it, it is meant to be a lot more of a better arch than what we've got right here. It's so out of line, it's unbelievable. And my last nitpick about this, and this is an important one, okay? Now, I have held two versions of the winged eagle, okay? I have held an F replica and I've held an E replica. And see the wings up here, okay? And the sun effect on the side plates, they are sharp as hell. And I don't mean actually like a little bit sharp, as in these are, I'm just running my finger slowly over them, okay? You could seriously cut yourself with these. I'm not kidding. You could cut yourself with these, or even a child could cut their fingers with these, or cut their face. It's kids, it happens. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get why the manufacturer that did this felt the need to make them so sharp. There's no need for that. Man. And also, the strap itself at the front, it is not soft, it's rugged. And like I say, this is only for display purposes. Excuse me, I've had it in my display case, and when it's in my display case, it does look nice, you know. And like I say, this is not a nitpick to my buddy at all. Believe me, it's not. This is just my opinion and my review on bootlegs. If you want my honest opinion, try not to buy a bootleg. It is entirely up to everybody's opinion. I am, like I say, I'm not going to stress this enough. It is entirely your own opinion if you choose authentic replicas, bootlegs, or what my buddy Hazard F5 actually does is he buys authentic real belts. Okay, if you have the money to do that, by all means do that. I mean, it does cost you an arm and a leg, maybe a kidney, but you know, buy them. But in my honest opinion, I would not go past wwf.com, shop zone. You know, I wouldn't go past the shop if I had a choice. If I could make them myself, I would. But I might get a copyright letter through from the WWE. So yeah, my next belt I'm going to show you is the Commercif Championship. Now, on this past week, I wanted to treat myself, and I saw this belt on eBay because at the time I wanted this version of the championship, and I thought, oh, it's an adult belt, I will get it. Rookie mistake and impulse buy. That is all this was. So I've shot myself in the foot with this, but it's okay. It will not be in my possession for very long. It is a WWE United States Commemorative Championship. Nice bag, really nice bag. When I asked the person on eBay if they had the bag with the belt, they done that to hide the commemorative part. So I think I had been duped. I think the guy on eBay duped me by saying it's an adult replica. Like I say, rookie mistake, schoolboy error. I really should have looked further into the pictures to see, and I'm going to get into that when I open up the belt. When I say look further in to the pictures, I will show you. Now, let's get this out. Now, there is the main plate, and there's the side plates, okay? Now, to the naked eye, this is what a commemorative looks like. Now, when it's in a display case, it looks nice, you know, but as many of you know, the replicas are metal plates. You hear that? What's that? It's plastic, isn't it? So, the commemoratives are plastic. Now, so that's not an adult belt. Not a proper adult replica belt. What I would say this is a teen belt. A teenager belt. Or this is the next step up from a kid's belt. If your kid is maybe 12, 13, maybe 10 to 12 year old, and they want the next stage up from having the kiddie belts, you could get them this. Now, on the main website, it does set you back maybe about, 120, I want to say, £120, £130, plus PP, which is not bad. You know, the standard replica adult ones are about, when they're not on offer, are over £300. So it's not too bad. But in my honest opinion, you get the adult one. If you're an adult collector, you definitely get the adult one. Now, give you a little review on it. You have the WWF WWE Network logo at the top, World Wrestling Entertainment, World Wrestling Federation under that, United States Champion, nameplate, plastic nameplate. So I can't get that engraved, because if I took that to Timson's to get engraved, it would break. So can't do that. The plates, not as thick as what they should be. Very, very flat. And also on the updated version of this version 3, there is meant to be blue paint up here, and I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of paint. So, and another way to see if it's the teen belt, because I can't say the other word, so it's a teen belt, is the bolts on the back, okay, the screws here, so you can take off the main plate, but here the bolts have no screws on the back, so you can't take them off. And unfortunately, it was not until after I made the purchase on Monday and I looked further into the pictures that I looked at these and thought, bolts. They should be screws, not bolts. And this came yesterday. I opened it up and realized right away, yep, this is a commemorative, a teen belt. So I got duped. Like I say, my own mistake, but this will not be with me for very long. So I will be getting my money back in some way. Now, on to the next one. This is a proper one. This is the replica. Okay. So here is my historical version 1 of the United States Championship. WWF, WWE United States Championship. Now, it is ring worn now. The strap has been ring worn. So it's a lot more floppy than what it was when I first got it. That's fine. I don't mind that. That is my own wear and tear, so I don't mind that at all. And the fact that the strap is still standing, still looks in semi-good nick. In fact, it is in good nick, apart from several creases in between the plates. I'm fine with that. You know, it's ring. To me, that's ring worn. And this was done in 2007, and I do have the authentic WWF WWE flashy on it. So if I bring up the commemorative, the team belt, okay, now to the naked eye, you can't really tell the difference. Well, you can actually, because when the light shines on this belt, it's a lot more shinier, where on the plastic it's not as. And plus, see the difference? If I hold that up here for a second, see the difference there? Yeah, so that's the difference between those championships, which is crazy. So future preference for myself, make sure I check all the details before I make the purchase. So I will be staying off eBay for a while, most definitely, and just stick to the actual shop. So let me get up the third belt. This is going to be hard for me, but bear with me. So here's the boot, okay? You can hear the metal, okay? So that's the boot. This is commemorative, the team belt, and this one is the adult authentic replica belt. If you want my honest opinion, guys, okay, get this up here so it's a bit easier. Says that, says me, a lot easier. If you want my honest opinion, guys, go with the authentic replicas from the shop, from the WWF WWE shop, okay? Go with the authentic ones, whether you get from the States or you get from Euroshop. Strangely enough, it's actually cheaper to get them on the States website than what it is in the UK one. I don't know how that works, but it is. Just remember, with the pandemic going on at the moment, your belt will be in quarantine for a wee while, so keep that in mind. Now, like I say, and I can't stress this enough, it is entirely everybody's own opinion what suits them. I am not judging anybody. This is just my personal opinion that I would stick to the authentics or get a real belt. If you can afford it, you can flog out a little bit more money, by all means get a real belt. Try not to get a boot unless it's purely for display purposes, and make sure that you do all the background check before you agree to part with any money. And as for the commemorative team belt, it's entirely up to yourself. You know, if this is the cheaper option compared to the real one, so it's entirely up to yourself what you want to buy. Me personally, being an adult collector, it's going to be the real one every time. And like I say, for the sake of repeating myself, next time I'm on eBay, more background check before I make the purchase. So, yeah, I'm putting this down because it's getting awkward. And I'm putting this down too because this is going back in the case and that is going to get ready to get sold. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I say, this was just purely my opinion on the three differences that I have in championship replicas that have came into my possession. Like I say, I will be selling the commemorative belt, so I will be putting a link in there below. And if you wish to purchase the belt, please by all means get in touch with me. Only real people, please. Real purchases. And I'm going to leave it here, guys. As I always say, stay safe, stay awesome, and you take care of yourselves. And just remember, you guys are amazing. I felt like I need to add that one, guys, okay? So, stay safe, stay awesome, and good journey, guys.